Hey guys, and welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So this is a game in which I've been wanting to play for a while now, and the summer sale went on, so obviously I decided to get it. It was on sale for like a really cheap price, and I was like, hell yeah, yeah. So yeah, here we are. I don't really know how to proceed. I don't know what to say really, other than I'm really excited for this, and I hope you all enjoy it. So if you wouldn't mind, stick around and enjoy this with me. Yeah, you know, if you want, you can subscribe for more. You can always unsubscribe later if you really want to. I'm not forcing you. Or am I? No. Alright, yeah. I guess we should begin. Okay. So I got my lip balm ready.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. Hello, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Yeesh.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
Okay.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Oh.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Was he?
And Stanley was happy.
Was.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
It's me! I'm Stanley! Oh. Okay. So I can phase through the chair! Best game! Best game! Oh my god. Can I... Hello? Is there other things I can aggressively grab? Can I grab... What is that? Hate... Maybe it says Mondays. Hate Mondays. Me too, bro. Am I right, guys? We hate Mondays. That's... Okay, yeah, I'm not funny.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It means my fucking work department is haunted! The fucking door closed by itself! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What does he want me?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Nope. This is very, very spacious and very empty. There's... Nope, no co-workers here. Hey, what was that? Can I... Was I meant... What? Number one, dad? Okay, so we have a dad here. That's great.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Well, I'm not trying to advance the story in any way. I'm trying to have my fun. What is this? Ah, dang. Maybe one day there'll be one that says, I love Mondays. What if that happens? Ooh, I'm touching the glass. What if I touch the plant? I did not harass that plant. Oh, I'm guessing it wants me. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ooh, it's bright. What the hell? Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? What's over there? Ooh. I want to turn off every single monitor I see until I completely forgot I've ever said that.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
I did.
Because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
I don't, and I'm having the best time of my life. Because you know what? Don't listen to the rules. Don't subject yourself to society. Don't do what they claim that you need to do. Do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. What's in the ceiling? My brain is drifting everywhere, all at once. What does that say? Quick, zoom in. Yeah, that's nice. That's good. That's great.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I? No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Of course I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, I did. I did, actually. That's exactly why. I wanted to have my fun.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Let me out!
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
How did I get up here?
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I've stood on something, alright, but I'm not sure it's what they intended me to stand on. Can I have some coffee? Well,
Yeah.
give me something.
Really worth it being here in the room.
Whee!
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously
what does that
vanished,
say?
here you
Analysis.
sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
No,
Really worth it.
Shut the hell up. I'm looking at this. I don't care how nice your voice is. I want to read. I can't.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy
Shut-
and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Listen.
It's possible that this is why
No,
everyone left.
my friends care about me very much. They love me, right, guys?
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back.
There's so much analyzing I needed to do. I wasn't done yet. Oh. The options are limitless. I want to go in here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I could, but why would I want to?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
I don't.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Where? Yeah, where? Go ahead.
From here, it's, left.
Interesting. Can I go right? Can I go literally anywhere else? Can I break the mainframe? I can't jump, so you can't jump. I think it heard me. Let me jump. I want to jump.
Oh, no, it's to the right. My mistake.
You fucking lied to me. You lied to me, and for what?
No, no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
I don't know.
It's
What were you
clearly-
thinking?
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
No. Oh my god. Oh, please.
Now, let's
British
see.
man, let me through the door.
Left, right.
The door.
Yep. Okay. Yes, I've got it now.
Do
this
you?
story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh my god, don't shut in my face. Drive me over, please. I'm begging. I'm begging you. Oh. I don't like this. But that's okay.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley,
What?
close your eyes. Okay.
I don't want
we
to.
Get back to
Where's my
I'm
number?
kidding. It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Interesting.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Well,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
fine. Dang. Completely ruined the game, guys. Sorry. That's the end. The end. All right. You have to. Bye-bye.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
Uh-huh.
Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Find the story? Well, I can't. Why is there a door on this side? Wait, damn it. What kind of... Can I go this way? Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe I can... I can. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No, I'm learning.
Unlikely that we'll
I'm learning. I don't want to restart.
Over again.
Please.
It's gotta be better than this.
It's
Okay,
telling me
let's give it a
secrets
shot.
about
Why not?
myself. No, please. No. No, come on.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Ooh, shiny light. Oh, I should have probably, like, read some of those because it might have said something important. But oh well, I guess I'm not doing that right now.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yeah,
You're
you think?
remembering this wrong.
You might
It's
be.
possible the story is back where we just came from.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
No. Hello? Can I clip through the walls? Is this the back rooms? Man. Oh. Who spilled that? I don't remember that. For all I know, that could have been the case. And I'm not thinking.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Hello? Oh, now this isn't right.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
But, sir, I'm getting a little confused here. What's that? Annual subcommittee meeting of Internal Revenue Analysis Commissions for the Royal Revenue. Oh. Sir.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Yeah.
Is this the story? I don't think so.
Sir.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Ooh,
You
a
know
wrench.
what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Uh-huh.
You win!
Oh, thanks!
Congratulations!
Yeah, I did
I
it!
know you put in a lot of hard
I
work,
did.
and it really paid off. So,
I did.
Good job.
Thanks.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all.
You
We
don't?
both know you didn't put in any actual work
I
for that
did,
win.
though.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
But I did what I was supposed
I'm
to.
getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh, I don't like.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost,
Okay.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Okay.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I can do that. Sure. I'm not gonna. Ooh, he was playing a really fun game. I can't turn it off. Unfortunate. Well, there goes all my motivation. Can't even turn it off anymore.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
That's
it's
great.
Over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Yes,
Nope.
yes.
Here's a thought.
Huh?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
It could be.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
It could be.
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's real nice. Sir, I just wanted to ask, do you know by any chance if I'm a figment of your imagination? And am I just a story character based in your own whims and tales? Some untold that truly won't make sense in the end because I'm not even real to begin with, and yet here I am existing. And yet, I am your creation. I failed you because... What's that? I want it. I want it!
Cut the music.
Thank you.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Yep, I like it.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't know, man. I think you might be lost within yourself. Maybe this isn't about me. Maybe it's about you. Maybe...
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through...
Yeah.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! I just don't want to. The amount of times you're restarting me... What's even the point?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
You're not
We're
good.
intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Yeah, come
Something
on.
Exciting, daring, mysterious.
Ooh, mysterious.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
Okay.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Well, I mean, this will
Now,
definitely...
Yes.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
me and Stanley forging a new path.
Yeah.
A new story. Well, it could be anything.
Yeah.
Want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
I want it
Whatever
to
it might be,
be-
Stanley. I'm ready for it.
I want it to be a murder mystery. I don't want to be the one who murdered, though. Can I be, like, the investigator? You can be my trusty sidekick, alright?
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
I know.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it.
Okay.
You should be fine.
I'll just ignore it. Don't make eye contact. This is fine. This is okay. Where is it going? I mean, I wasn't looking at it. Oh.
Ah, a choice.
Oh.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay. I'm gonna walk the other
so
direction.
I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with that counter-inverted reverse door's
I don't feel like it anymore. I want to stand right here.
From the right, let us ask,
Don't feel like
will
it.
taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And
Well,
since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I don't know, man. Let's think about this, though. I think we should go into this one, right? Because, well, this is a murder mystery, and I'm like the detective, so what if it was trying to mislead us? It's the whole point is that we're supposed to go in this door and not the other door, and that's...
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Damn.
That's really how all this goes?
It's
all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
I don't want to
My mind
die.
goes blank simply because it's written
Don't
here
do
on
that.
this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Oh, wait, we could have just gone to the same way. It didn't matter!
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
I don't know.
Whatever it is that made this schedule?
I don't know.
I don't even know. Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I mean, I don't know, man.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean,
I'm not quite sure if
some
we're in
way.
the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
That scared me. Hey. Sir, I never actually got your name. I kind of would like your name.
Were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm scared. Are you restarted? Do you not remember me anymore? You don't remember me anymore. I'm sorry, man.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what? I'll do it for you. I'll allow it. I'll be a goody two-shoes for now, okay?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Man, I'm getting hungry. I kind of want a snack. Help. I'm a post-it. Dang, I can't help you with that. Ooh. Ooh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so
No,
he turned
there's
around
plenty.
and got back on track.
Look, though. There's a broom, and there's other stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. Listen, if you want to make a story, you gotta add the
Coming to a
details.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, but it's so tempting. Look at that red light. I always thought the red light suited me. But alright. I'll go up. I'll play your silly game. Ooh. I do like this room. Executive's bathroom. I shouldn't. But I will. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Interesting. Okay. I think this place knows something. Hello? Surely I'm not completely alone, am I? Surely there's a meaning. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Business strategy? Yes, shoot the panda. It'll be fine.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Well, I need to
and
know.
So the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Tell me.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Are you sure?
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I kind of wanted to go. Dang it, I can't go back. I wanted to go down the elevator, but... Hey man, I'm not a big fan of this secret. I don't know what this little secret's meant to be, but I'd rather not get murdered here in the dark depths, if you wouldn't mind.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Maybe
this
because
question would not go unanswered for long.
Stanley wasn't me. Stanley stands for Sane. Stanley.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
You know, I don't want to do that, actually. Escape. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't care. I don't care. It's better than mind control. I want to be free. Don't you understand?
The door behind him was not shut.
I know.
Stanley still had every opportunity to
Of course
turn
I
around
did.
and get back on track.
Of course I did. Didn't you think
At
I
this
thought
point,
about it?
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
I was.
And willingly confront his death.
Strike me down. Strike me down. Strike me down. Huh?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Perhaps not.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He
I
doesn't
do
know
see.
the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
No.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No. No.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Mom? Oh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
No.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know, but...
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I see. Oh, woe is me. Island cabinets, of course, it all lines up. I will turn them off either way, for I do not waste power in my household. Oh, what does this mean? What is life, if not death in disguise? Interesting. And you claim it will restart? You claim? You claim to me? Narrator, how do you stay in shape? The Rock. Martin. Oh. Are you gay? What? Huh? After second trailer started, we asked people email. Should we ask initially plan further? You know, I can't answer them. But if I were to say, yes, he's gay, I know I'm the king of gay, I would know. You know? It's oddly quiet. I kind of miss him. What do I do now? It's just a pointless, endless situation. Is this all? Is this all there is?
Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you have even the most fundamental understanding.
Well, I did say I missed his voice.
But of course, you
Perhaps that was my fault.
You'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. End this injustice forever.
Very separate
Stood on the roof.
2 years of development. These are clips for early takes that were not used in the final. How fun!
Pushed the big red button.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I didn't push the big red button. I never did. These are lies formed by the government. This clock. Great game, guys. Wow, this was so good. 10 out of 10. Would play again. That's incredible.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Excuse me? Did I not see this?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Who?
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
But
listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Me?
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
No.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I'll let it choose. Interesting. What is she talking about? The two need each other? Are they talking about
all of his co-workers were gone? What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I gotta break him out of this. Come on. I have to wake him up.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Come on. Sir, we need to talk.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I don't...
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
We're going down.
To a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
I couldn't.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I'm not looking down.
Why did doors
you can't trick me.
Behind him
I have noticed that.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Of course they were.
Repeating. No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
Jesus.
He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
It's not a dream.
He yelled.
No.
This is all a dream.
No.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer.
Sir, we need to talk. This is very important.
Actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
I need to wake them back up.
After all.
We have to get out of this together.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
That's not...
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
I don't want to fly. Stop.
Stop it. It was so much fun.
No, it's not.
Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Oh, no.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Yes.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Right.
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely,
I'm not
if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
I don't feel very in control right now. I'm not.
So he closed his eyes gently.
No.
And he invited himself to wake up.
No.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin.
No, I didn't.
The press of
Where
the
is
mattress
it? I can't see.
The fresh air of a world outside this one.
Come on, come on, come on. Let me open.
He thought to himself.
No.
I'm through with this dream.
No.
I wish it to be over.
Come on, where is it?
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
I'm seeing. I'm seeing.
It's all I want.
I'm slightly seeing.
I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
I don't have a wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
These are lies formed by the government.
My life is normal. I am normal.
No.
Everything will be fine.
If Ogama has taught me anything, that means I am not normal.
Okay.
I'm not okay. We continue.
Stanley began screaming.
I'm not screaming.
Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss.
No,
I have an office.
you're making things up.
Please, just someone tell
You're
me
making
I'm
things
real.
up. Oh, I'm
must be
seeing
real.
red.
I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
I'm sorry, boy. We aren't real.
And everything went black.
Don't do it. Dang it. I went so far. It's gotta mean something.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
I don't think...
In that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
I am sane. Hold on.
I know what is real and what isn't.
Now that's some
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Interesting.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Great. Yes.
And then she turned and ran.
Okay. What a great story. I love stories. Hmm. 427.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is not good.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room.
You are still here.
Time.
You are still here. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You didn't restart. You're still you. Okay. Good. Good. Oh, this is good. This is a start. This is a start. This means we have something. Come on.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I am. I'm going. But we aren't doing what you think I'm going to do. Wait, we can go up and down? Well, we're going up. Hey, how's it going? Name's Sane. Ah, and your name? Nice, nice. You know, I come here pretty often, you know. Work in the office. Yeah. This is nice. This is nice. You and me, and my friend Steve. The narrator, you know. Do I just call him the narrator, you think? Like, does he have a name? Can I, like, call him Devin or something? I don't know. He never gave me a name. Just kind of disappointing. Suspicious.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud.
I can't remember what it was.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books
or something
off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley could, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Will I get mind warped? Possibly.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What if I...
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was, but of course, Stanley thought better of it. Realized he simply had too much to live for.
Do I? Must I? Must I?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
I couldn't tell you.
Did he have the strength to find out?
I do. But part of me thinks I already know. I just want to wake him up. I want to wake him up from...
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Well?
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I believe there's more. I believe there's more to this. This is not so simple.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
You know?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind
I
to
don't
the
even think
world?
I'm real. I don't believe I'm real.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay. Letting it go.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Interesting.
Was it over?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yes.
Oh.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
I don't know.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
I think it might matter.
It was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Doubt.
And Stanley was happy.
Not really. Honestly, I'm confused. I would like to understand more. I beat the game, did I? Really? Hey, that's different. But I'm not gonna worry about it, because that is the end of this episode. That's right. There'll probably be more where this came from, but boy oh boy am I taking a break. I decided to film 2 things. I did one yesterday, and I did this today, so I'm gonna take a break here. I hope you guys enjoyed this to the best of your ability, such as I have, and I really hope that we can figure out this little silly sir's identity, or perhaps become friends. Maybe we can come to an understanding of one another. But do I believe this is the end? And God, no. Alright. But with that, I wish you all a damn good rest of your afternoon. And, yeah. Bye-bye.